All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for watching this live stream on Facebook and also on YouTube as well. So today, I don't know why I went to the Facebook page. I can't seem to see the live being streamed right now. So if you go to MarketWise Asia Facebook page, are you guys able to see the live stream? I'm not sure whether most can see. Let me just try to go to the Facebook once again to check it out. So it doesn't really show. I don't know what's the reason why. But if you click on that, you can see. So just a quick hello to you guys. Can you guys see my comments also? If you can see, just say hi to me in the chat box, in the comments and such, so that I know that everything is good, everything is well. So just to check how many of you here are watching this on Facebook Live. Can see, I don't know what happened. All right, so if you can see, I think that's good. So because normally if you go to the Facebook page by right, you should be able to see, on the Facebook page itself. You don't have to click onto the live stream itself. So William say nothing in Facebook. Yeah, so you have to click on the event itself. Anyway, I think I can't do anything right now. So if you can't see, right, those just go to the YouTube. Let me just make a post in the comments. Let me just make a post in the Telegram group first. If you can't see on MarketWise Asia Facebook page, go to the YouTube link instead. I'll post it in the MarketWise Asia Facebook, in the YouTube page. Let me just continue right now over here, right? So if you can see me once again, please say a hi to me in the chat. I can see Adrian, I can see William Hadley. Thank you so much. So let me just share my screen right now. So I think the StreamYard kind of screw up again. It is fine over here. Let me just share my screen. It doesn't matter. So I believe today you get lesser people because because some can't see. Hey, hello, Eng Chai. All right. So let me share my screen now. Just hold on for a while. Something just screw up today on the Facebook page, but it doesn't matter. All right. So as usual, disclaimer first, whatever I share today, it is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. All right, so with that, let me just continue right now. So do follow us on Facebook, on YouTube, if you haven't done so. And this is the link, to the various social media channel over there. I'll post the link in the comments. So once you are here, you should be able to find all our so-called social media pages: Facebook, YouTube, Telegram, TikTok, X, etc. You can scan on the QR code over here. All right, and if you want to do a very simple scanning directly over there, a bigger one, this is the one that you should be scanning the QR code over there. All the various social media, it is here. So before I kickstart today's session, just want to let you know that we have another in-person event, live in person, the Market Insights conference, 2025, that is proudly sponsored by Forex.com, previously known as City Index. So it will be on the 20th of September, just slightly less than a month away, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Suntec Convention Center. This time around, it is a bigger event, bigger venue. It is at Summit 2. So we do have a VIP and general admission. General admission, it is free. So as usual, the first 200 attendees will get exclusive goodie bag. So I will share the link in the chat box here, or you can see it. I don't see the banner. So you can see the scrolling banner, on your screen also. All right. And then let me just share with you this. This is the website over there. This is the landing page over there. So probably sponsored by Forex.com, in person, 20 September, 10 to 3 p.m., 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right. So just click register here. So if you click register, all right, you'll be brought to a landing page. So we do have a VIP access pass where you have a dedicated, okay, VIP counter. So you don't have to, you know, queue up and register for the entrance, okay, because there will be a lot of people because it's a bigger venue and exclusive front row and center sitting. You have full access, okay, to the presenter slides. And the last one, okay, last but not least, you have a guaranteed goodie bag, okay. The goodie bag, okay, let me show you that, okay, before I go into that, okay, you have a guarantee. So if you come a little bit later, that is fine, you guarantee a goodie bag, okay. So of course, free, you do have all these priority, okay, but of course, you know, if you want to come free, doesn't matter, okay, you can just register for this, okay. So for the goodie bag, it comes with a tote bag, okay. These are very big, extra large, okay, the game mouse pad, okay, gaming mouse pad that has all the candlestick pattern, chart patterns, quite cool, okay. All right, and then this big Stanley cup, okay, what we call the quench thirster, so it is big, okay, and then other goodie bag as well, okay, so other goodies materials as well, so it is worth $58 for the first 200, and then there's a bonus training video at the end of the so-called the session, okay. We will send you the bonus training video, okay, most likely by J-Tun, so he will share something so-called a knowledge video with you guys, and then lucky draw as well, okay. All right, so who are the speakers? This time around, we have Roger Montgomery, okay. All right, founder and chairman of Montgomery Investment Management. As usual, we do have J-Tun from Swim Trading as our resident speaker. We do have also Fan V Leong from Track Record, okay. That was the so-called, the Track Record is the one that I spoken at last week, okay, for the so-called guest speaker. I will spoke at the event also. So this is Sean from forex.com. So very simple. Just all you have to do, just register for this event over there. So all the details are there. You can just scroll through and read through. Okay, and you can scan the QR code here if you are watching this on the desktop. Okay, so let me just kickstart this session right now. So today's session, yeah, indeed a bit lower in people because I don't think the Facebook it is doing its job well today. But never mind, I think it's fine. So today, the economic data for this week, okay. Hello, LW, okay. So let me just post the comments here. Forex Factory link. So I posted this. It is over here. So for this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, nothing. Then Thursday, okay. US timing 8:30 p.m. There's this prelim GDP quarter-on-quarter unemployment claim. This one will actually will cause volatility on the market. Okay, and then on Friday, this is the PCE price index, also similar to the inflation data as well. So overall, nothing much because okay, the bulk of the so-called event was on last Friday and Saturday. That was the Jackson Hole Symposium. Any one of you here, okay, know about the Jackson Hole, you know, and all this stuff already. If you know, okay, all right, type yes in the comments. Hey, Wai Lam, you are watching this on Facebook, so you can watch this on Facebook. That's good, okay. All right, so the Jackson Hole event, that was the bulk of the thing. So Jerome Powell, okay, actually say that there could be a rate cut, and that's the reason why the market actually rallied about 1.5% on Friday itself. So let me just go through this thing right now. Okay, let me just go through my slide. Okay, so I changed to a dark mode, a dark mode thing. So it looks cooler, I think. Okay, looks cooler to me. Okay, so can this, okay, all right. So I kickstart. So for the first half of the session, I will actually walk through the macro side of things. What is the market overall doing? You know, what is the Fed doing and such. So of course, for this coming week, okay, based on last week, it is on the Jackson Hole event and such. So this is based on the Fed, okay, the market reaction, and also I'll walk through with you some of the retail performance, okay. All right, so just to let you know here, okay, last week, okay, from 15th to 22nd of August, okay, except the Friday where, you know, almost all the sectors went up. You just need to know that, okay, we're largely driven by cyclical sectors. So there is a rotation going on. So the information technology, which is the tech, okay, didn't perform that well. Com services like Facebook and all this, Netflix, it is also didn't doing very well over there. Okay, you can see that, you know, some of these are lesser known. Not lesser known, this is not the sexy not the sexy industry are performing well, like real estate, energy, materials, financial. That are the ones that it is driving the so-called the whole stock market. Okay, you can see that even though the index, the main index SPY, QQQ are not doing that well, except on Friday, okay. In fact, the equal weight S&P are doing relatively better over here. Okay, we just let you know. All right. So of course, all eyes were on the Jackson Hole symposium last Friday. So Jerome Powell have already signaled, okay, that the rate cut may be coming. That is coming up in the September, okay, Fed meeting. Okay, it is less than a month away. I think about 24 days away. So there is a tentative shift. All right. So actually, nothing much has changed. Right? It has always been signaled that there could be a potential rate cut in September. So once again, it is just like firming that, okay, you know, I will be cutting. Okay, not 100%, but just to prep the market that I will be cutting in September. So to lower a 0.25% cut in September looks highly probable. Okay, with an expectation of 1 to 2 cuts this year and next. So most likely after the cut in September, the next one will be in December. All this hasn't changed, I think, for the past 1 month or so. I've been talking about this for the past 4 weeks already. So the probability of a September cut, okay, rose from 89% from 75% according to this CME Watch 2 over there. So once again, okay, I can just go to this CME Watch 2. Okay, over here. All right, so it's 23 days away. So you can see previously was 75%, now it is 86%. So there's an 86% chance that they will cut from 4.25 to 4.5%, okay, to 4% to 4.25. That is essentially a 0.25% cut. Okay, clear so far? If everything is clear, just type 25. Okay, so that I know you guys are okay, can hear me, can see me, understand what I'm talking about. Okay, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube as well. All right, let me just continue over here. So this is that. Thank you, Wailang, for your comments. Okay. All right, so this is the one. And then the of course, Fed is saying that it is a balancing act. You know, there could be still inflation. Okay, inflation might rise because of the tariff thing. Okay, Powell framed the tariff-driven inflation as short-lived. So even though he admit that there could be inflation, but you know he's just trying to calm the market, saying that most likely it doesn't affect much. Okay, it is just temporal, so won't be affecting much on the inflation. So expect the stabilization. Okay, if the tariff doesn't keep escalating, which, okay, the Trump doesn't really talk about the tariff that much now. So the more pressing issue, it is the labor market risk. Okay, so unemployment rate, okay, the good news is staying so-called steady at 4.2, 4.3%. So as long as it doesn't rise above 5%, I think it is still okay. But of course, if it goes above 4.5, then that is some alarming number. You know, there's a red flag already lah. Okay, but right now it's still okay. But you know, the supply and demand of labor, it is softening. Okay, all right. In fact, in Singapore, you can see that I think recently there's a CNA interview on, if you go and watch on YouTube lah. Okay, so they're talking about this under well, not under 30s, okay, the people aged 30s in Singapore are getting unemployed, okay, and such lah. So, you know, even for the for the graduate, okay, quite a number of them, I didn't get the actual percentage, okay. How many of you can remember the actual percentage? Quite a bit, actually, unable to get a full-time job as fast as they were expected to. Okay, so the Powell warned downside risk could emerge quickly. So labor concern justify potential easing as well. Okay, so these are the labor risks so-called in the economy right now. All right, so you can see over there, the US job gains are slowing down, and while inflation remains at about more than 2%, slightly to less than 3%. Okay, so I think inflation-wise, it is still okay, but the non-farm job added, you can see that, you know, it is not doing so well after 2022. Okay, 23, 24, 25, it is not doing so well over here. Okay, and then so how did the market respond to the Powell speech over there? So I mentioned, okay, on Friday the market had a huge rally. Okay, so I think it really killed all the short sellers. Okay, so 1.5% up in the S&P 500. Okay, about 85-89%. There's a chance that September, okay, will cut the interest rate. Okay, and expected 2 rate cuts for this year, September and December. Okay, so the rate-sensitive sectors led the rally, including consumer discretionary, industrial, and real estate. Okay, bonds yields fell, easing borrowing costs because, you know, if they expect the bonds yields to come down, which means that the bond price to go higher, interest to come down, yields will go down. Okay, interest, the bond price by right should go up lah. Okay, but okay, I am a bit skeptical on the current movement of the bond prices right now, which I will share with you later. Okay, more in details over there. It's more on the technical point of view on the charts. Okay, all right. So nothing much over there. So this is what I've told you already. So before the Jackson Hole speech, 75% chance now has increased to 89%. Just now I went to see the CME Watch tool, it was about 86%. So they're about close to 90%. Okay, nothing much has changed. So another one that you might be more of concern is this retail sector. Okay, all right. So overall, the retail sector it is still showing resilience. Sales are still strong. The earnings report from the retail are still going okay. Walmart, Target, Amazon, okay, are all posting better than expected result. So the consumer strength, this shows that the consumer are still spending. Okay, it remains resilient despite the tariff uncertainty lah. Okay, all right. But the retailers are managing the tariff pressure right now. So, you know, selective pricing. So the Walmart, okay, based on what I've read, okay, they have the price steady on those cheaper items, okay, but the more expensive one, okay, with a higher margin one, they raise the prices lah, okay. And then the supply chain, okay, so companies are diversifying their supply chains and passing their costs, okay, to suppliers as well. So some of the retailers are absorbing the tariff, okay, to contain a near-term consumer price pressure. But all in all, I think it is still doing okay, at least from Singapore context. I think nothing much has changed. We are still, you know, business as usual. The worst part of the inflation has passed by already, but you know, things are expensive, okay, but it did not continue to become a lot more expensive, okay. It has already become expensive already, okay, just that it didn't continue to go higher lah, okay. All right, so inventory replenishment concern, okay, so this one nothing much to talk about lah. So, you know, inventory replenishment at higher tariff rate is expected, okay, to lift costs further. But as of now, I think it is still okay. Okay, not much happening yet. Okay, so the producer PPI, okay, price inflation has ticked higher. Okay, just that it may face pricing issue from suppliers. You can see that the PPI, okay, that is one more on the manufacturer, the producer, it ticked slightly higher. Okay, but as of now, not much of a concern yet. It's still around that range. Okay, all right. So the inflation outlook, as I said, remain manageable. So the tariff impact, okay, may trend higher in coming months, but so far it's still okay. It is just most likely a one-time shift. It is going to be stabilized, okay, in times to come. Okay, all right, and then the federal view, okay, Fed's view are, I think they are already wanting to cut already. They are just trying to, you know, prep the market. Okay, I will cut, but there are certain things that remains, okay, that I want to keep in check. Okay, the inflation, the labor market, and such. But I think there's a very good chance, okay, 90% chance that next month the Fed will actually cut the interest rate. Okay. Is there any correlation between bank stocks and interest rate? Yes. All these so-called sectors, industry, they are very sensitive to interest rate one, okay, will have actually impact the banks as such. By right, it is favorable, okay, to the banks, okay, but in actual fact, whether we will really benefit the banks and such, okay, we need to dig further, which I haven't seen yet. Yes, by right, all this will affect, like for example, the real estate, okay, the financials, okay, and the small cap, very sensitive, okay, to the interest rate change, okay. But that is based on textbook knowledge, lah, okay. All right, whether you really affect, okay, we have to see the chart deeper and see, lah, okay. All right, and price action, the market sentiment, and everything, okay. Then I'll go through that. All right, so the Fed cut trajectory, just a summary, okay. Current rate is 4.25 to 4.5%. Okay, you drop 0.25 to 4 to 4.25%. So most likely September it is going to cut 0.25%, and then the second one will be in December, another 0.25% cut. Additional 1 to 2 cut in 2026. Okay, so this is the so-called summary from the Jackson Hole symposium on the weekend. All right, so key takeaway, you know, most likely they'll cut rate. Okay, the retail strength, okay, it is still okay. Consumers are still spending. That brings some comfort, okay, to the Fed. Tariff management, I think, you know, even though they keep saying that you're going to cause inflation, but so far it is under control. Okay, inflation outlook, okay, Jerome Powell said that it is going to be a one-time shift. So all in all, everything still seems okay. Okay. But okay, I'll just let you know, okay, on the 22nd, last Friday, where the S&P, basically the whole market, the whole key indices, S&P, small cap, Nasdaq, Nasdaq 100, all did very well. I think S&P was up 1.5%. So, all right, it is what we call a 90 day. So, which means that I think you can't see over there, but you know where is 90% of the volume on the Nasdaq stock exchange is higher, and 90% of all the stocks were higher. Okay, in short, 90% advancer. Okay, 90% of all the stocks. Okay, of all the stocks went higher. Okay, of all the stock in, sorry, I repeat. Okay, of all the stocks in New York Stock Exchange, 90% went higher, went up. Okay, close higher. So 90% day. Okay, 90% close higher. Okay, of all the stocks. Okay, all right, in 90% that goes higher, okay, their volume also went higher. Okay, so that's what I call the advancing volume. 90% of the stocks of all the volume on NYSE are advancing volume. Okay, clear? So it's 90 days. So you can see that, okay, this is a so-called a market breadth kind of indicator. Okay, you can see that, you know, based on the historical history, when this very rare occurs, not that common. I mean, like, it occurs, but you know, not every other week, that kind of thing. So you can see over there, since 1982, 87, and all this, okay. All right, so you can see over there, typically, okay, if you talk about 6-month returns onwards, the track record, it is doing quite well. 83% of the time, okay, it market goes higher, okay, in 6-month times. All right. In 1 year, okay, 91% of the time, okay, it went higher. So these are very good track record. So once again, okay, I don't know who are still bearish. I know there are a few gurus who are still very bearish, okay. Maybe not a few. So far, I know there is one who was very bearish, but now toned down, become less bearish and more gravitating more towards the bullish side of things. Another one, I think, is always permanent bear. So he's still always bearish. I don't know why. Maybe talking about bearish stuff will actually, how to say, gain more viewership. Okay, again, I just want to let you also know, okay, there are some other guru, okay, on YouTube. Okay, I think he is just trying to get viewership. I don't want to name names. Actually, he is quite popular, okay, quite popular. So one day he's talking about, he is just reacting based on what the headline say. Oh, the market is going to have a crash because of the AI thing. Okay, then after that, the market goes up higher. The next day, he will share another topic. Oh, because the market is going to go higher and something. I'm not sure whether you know who is he, but apparently, he is quite well known. Okay, he's quite well known. Okay, and yeah, he isn't really a trading guy. He was from a fundamental guy. Okay, and he sell things online also. Okay, All right, I don't know. You want to make a guess? I won't say the name now, but I can make a guess lah. Okay, I won't say the name myself lah, but you can make a guess. Yeah. So be careful. Be careful whom you listen to lah. Okay, be careful whom you listen to. Okay. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Okay, nothing wrong because maybe you want to get more subscribers and such. So which I also wanted to do, but it is just not me who do this kind of style lah. Okay. All right, so I won't name who is he, but he is always reactive to news, and this works pretty well. Okay, all right, let me just continue over there. Let's head over to the chart over here. Okay, so I've done my things over there. Okay, today. So today, all right, so market it is down a little bit. Okay, but overall it is still pretty flat. But the Nasdaq it is down about 0.5%. It's down 0.5% over there. All right, so okay. So this what I want to share. Okay, so I want to go back to the spot gamma level over there. So okay, as usual, the gamma flip, the zero gamma level, okay, between the positive gamma and the negative gamma, it is somewhere around 6450. I'm not sure whether you realize for spot gamma, they used to do so-called better numbering now, but right now it's just 6,000 then becomes 6,005. So the actual number you can't really see at one glance. You have to decipher a little bit yourself, but the number is about 6450. Okay, 6450. So if you go to the S&P cash index over here, cash index over there, okay, so 6450. So we are currently still above 6450. So as usual, okay, if price is above the zero gamma level 6450, we can expect price to be more stable. If price is above 6450, if price is below 6450, okay, then we can expect there could be more selling and more volatility in times to come. Okay, in times to come over here. All right, so this is this, okay, and I just want to share with you this also. So right now we are actually approaching November. So once again, based on historical track record, this one I don't mind sharing. So I think a lot of people know. So nothing secretive, okay, nothing secretive, okay. So this is the S&P. No, this one post-election seasonal trend over here. Okay, all right. So this is past 18 cycle post-election seasonal trend. Okay, so it is going down in September. Can you see that August, even though based on historical data, is supposed to be weaker, but it did not really go down a lot. Only early August go down, then after that price went higher already. Okay, so of course September historically it is a weak month. So whether it will remains weak, okay, we have to see. We have to see. Okay, but my view is that okay, September might be weaker than August. Okay, based on the options flow data over here. Okay, but before we go into that, okay, let's head into the chart over there. Okay, the comments why do you all say the same guy? I didn't say anything. Okay, as I said, I won't mention any names over there. Okay, it could be the other person, it could be another person. Okay, but okay, all in all, there are a few bearish guru. Okay, but bearish more sexy ma. If they catch the right timing, then I said that I said market will crash, it really crashed, that kind of thing. But if you realize okay, nobody talk about me. I've been saying that the market will go higher. Okay, the market will go higher. Not sexy lah. Okay, but I'm right lah. Okay, so if I'm right, I make money lah. Okay, so I don't go against the trend lah. Okay, all right. So I repeat my stand. Okay, I think I've been saying that for the longest time. Okay, this year should not have any issue. Okay, August, September might be weaker, doesn't matter. So weaker doesn't mean that the market is going to crash. So weaker market can still going to go down lower or flat. But heading into fourth quarter, I believe the market will continue to go higher. Okay, will continue to go higher. Okay, how high will go, I don't know. So again, we have to depend on the options flow. Okay, Jeff, I almost gonna, but I still follow SBI. You mean that you still follow my bullish bias, is it? Is that what are you trying to say? Fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah. So based on the options flow, okay, I think as much I want to share with you this, okay, the market is generally in uptrend. Nothing to talk about, okay, you know, above CPR, above CPR, above CPR, that kind of thing now, okay. Your crystal ball, okay, thank you so much. Okay, yeah, anyway, yeah, so yeah, for those who are not SEI, okay, just to share with you, okay, so, you know, I have no crystal ball in a way that I don't know exactly what next year will do, but roughly I can guess within the next 1 to 2 months, the projected trajectory, thereabout, okay, thereabout. Okay, so for coming week or so, or the coming month or so, start heading into September, this is why I'm more concerned, okay. I think market could be a little bit weaker, okay. Of course, plus the seasonal trend, but you know, people know about September, okay. That's why I'm a little bit worried, because most people know, but will it really be true? I don't really know, okay. But I believe the options flow there. So options flow, in fact, I don't really want to share because it is actually meant for my members only. But I just want to share. Let me try to find the correct one, then I share with you guys before I go into that. So okay, so this is what I share in the options flow. So just a quick one. Okay, this is options flow analysis. Okay, so overall, okay, based on last week, whole week, 18 to 22nd, okay, overall the S&P, the net premium, okay, so as in the absolute dollar, people are buying bullish or bearish premium, it is net bearish. So net delta meaning that, you know, whether they are so-called long call or long short, that kind of thing. So whether they are bullish or bearish bias. So both are negative. So it is negative bearish bias. Okay. QQQ is a little bit mixed. Okay. All right. Small cap, it is also more towards the bearish side of thing. Okay. All right. The rest I won't show. Actually, it's really meant for my members only. So in other words, okay, moving forward, okay, I wouldn't be so aggressively going long. So are you clear? But I'm not saying that the market will crash or very bearish. It's just that the market, it seems that the market makers could be hedging, which means that, you know, there could be some choppiness, that sort of thing now. Okay, clear so far or not? Is that okay? Can I? If everything okay, just type okay in the comments. Okay, so just to let you know, the SVI, it is actually a tool, like what Jeff said, a crystal ball and such. Okay, to show you exactly what, you know, there could be opportunity and the data for you to look at. So for example, over there, like, okay, this coming week data, all these. Okay, it doesn't mean I'm going to trade all this. Okay, I can show you at one glance. You want to see, you can see. Okay, it is not to copy every single thing. You still have to see the price action and such. Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, so I provide the, okay, all right, so I provide the data in SVI. So I provide the reports over there. Okay, I provide the reports over there. I also provide the web-based data. Okay, so some people, I mean, maybe some are new, what don't know what I do. Essentially, I'm providing financial data. I sell financial data and tool as well. So these are the July to September. So all these are the data sheet, but it is web-based. So for example, you want to know based on specific stock, for example, I want to know Tesla, whether is it got any favorable seasonal date or not. And these are the favorable dates over there. So can at least you know exactly which date to watch out for. Or we know that early September, okay, Tesla got a favorable date and such. So how we're going to go in and such, okay, it is another story. Okay. I do tell that, you know, with my members, how I enter, watch and rinse, etc. Okay. I also do have what is this? Okay, so the members area. So typically every Monday. Okay. Hey Jeff, I mentioned about oil already, right? You're from SBI, right? So talk about the market update. and such lah. Okay. All right. So, okay. So these are the things I talk about. Okay. As a summary. Okay. So I'm just trying to share what I do lah. Okay. Anyway, oil. Okay. Oil. I'm actually still bullish until the end of the month. Still bullish until the end of the month. Okay. So by right seasonal trend, Jeff, if you actually look at the seasonal roadmap, right? Okay, there's bullishness until the end of the month. So after that, okay, I will a little bit more careful over here. So if you take a look at energy sector, for example, here, okay, I see that, you know, in fact, when it was somewhere around here, okay, I actually mentioned that to my SVI members who actually also subscribe to the SVI board lah. Okay, so once again, let me try to find certain things over there. Is it over here? Okay. This one. Okay, energy sector. This is what I share. Energy sector. Net intention bullish 11 to 15 of August. Okay, so you know bullish 10 to 60 DTE. Okay, some of the flows to know. Okay, some of you might not understand certain things, but not important. Okay, I mean a lot of things. Some you might not understand, but generally you can see net intention bullish lah. That kind of thing. Okay, all right. So it is basically to share people what are some of the position that the market makers they are doing. Okay, what are the certain price, strike price, and such lah. Okay, so you can see 11 to 15 of August, XLE, 11 to 15 of August. Okay, 11 to 15 of August. It is here. Can see or not? 11 to 15 of August. It is here. So while the energy sector were going down, okay, and it's like just going higher, the flow are actually quite bullish. So that's why I said, hey, you know, take a look at energy. So plus the seasonal trend in line, you know, could take a trade on that. I mean, for me personally, I took a trade on that. So it went higher, so I really exited. Okay. Okay, another one I really want to share. Okay. Some of you might say by luck or whatever. Okay, so I just want to share with you this. Okay. The Chinese or the Hong Kong market, it is actually quite positive prior to that. So you can see that this is PDD, Pinduoduo. I believe some of you guys might know the Pinduoduo. It is the Chinese retail, right? Okay. So it was actually very bullish in early August over there. Early August. So I say, you know, bullish premium, net premium, it is positive. Delta imbalance, meaning that basically more smart money are buying, okay, longing into the Pinduoduo than selling. Overall, it is bullish lah. So I show them what is the dominant window is within the 10 to 60 days, okay. Cluster heat map, where are the calls, you know, are located at what price and such now. So, you know, quick read, okay, keep PDD bias bullish into month end. Okay, of course, I have to say not trading advice because I really don't know. Okay, this is only what I see, okay, from the options flow and such. Okay, all right. So, you know, you can see over there, PDD, okay. Wow, you know, goes higher, you know. So you can see over there, that was what I mentioned on the, where is it? 8th of August. 8th of August, it is here, you know. 8th of August, it is here, you know. 6, 7, 8, over there lah. Okay, so this upside, it is very good if you're doing swing trading. Okay, it is if you're doing a swing trading. Okay, it is up about 15%. You know, it is up about 15%. You know, okay. Today after it went higher, go up higher, come down now. But overall, if you are doing swing trading, you have a lot of profits to make. Okay, RMB. Okay, RB. What about gold and silver? Gold and silver. Why not? Are you my SVI member? Join my SVI lah. You're buying financial data, good tools, good data. Okay. All right. Anyway, I don't mind sharing now. Okay. I mean, that at the end of the day, we have to decide when to enter and such. Heading into month end, I'll be still bullish, but heading into September, I'm a little bit bearish now. Okay. But if you take a look at gold right now, okay, still positive, but you know, I will be most likely positive until month end or so. So the flow for gold, it is actually not so bullish, not so bullish. So you know, September, I think you need to be a little bit more careful. You need to be a little bit more careful. Okay, and of course, my options flow thing. Okay, I also do provide certain stocks, asset classes information. So you know, as and when I think that I catch something, then I will share in the options flow data. Of course, the main bulk, it is this SBI bot where I help to screen. Okay, just like today, okay, automated screen for me at 22:30. Again, these are not financial advice. I mean, I can show you certain stock, but it doesn't mean that, you know, you don't know how it works. Okay, yeah, positive or bearish. Okay, you don't know how it works. Okay, so you have to decide yourself, because I typically will share how it works lah. But if you are not inside SBI, you don't really know how it works. Okay, so you'll screen for me, then I'll take a look, hey, whether this stock can go in, this stock can go in, this stock can go going or not. Okay, all right. So this is the screening. So for screening, you know, it is all in the Telegram tool also. You know, can do a signal table, can screen for, you know, bullish stocks, etc., and all this stuff. Okay, which I won't do right now lah. Okay, all right. So any other question? Any other question? Okay, any other question? So today, let me check my position right now. Let me check my position right now. Still doing okay. All right. Anyway, for those who just joined, just want to let you know that, okay, this next month, 20th of September, there's this Market Insights conference in person. Okay, so it is free, but we do have a VIP ticket. We have more perks. Okay, but generally, okay, if you want to register for free, welcome to do so. It is free for all also. All right, so we have goodie bags, okay, for the first 200 attendees, bonus training video at the end of the event. We will send it to you guys, plus lucky draw. Okay, so for the speakers, okay, we have Roger Montgomery, founder and chairman from Montgomery Investment Management. Okay, we have Jay Toon, our resident speaker from swim trading. Then we have Fan. Fan is the first time he's speaking. Okay, he's from Track Record. Okay, founder and chief CIO as well. Okay, and then we have Sean from forex.com as well. So all you have to do is just head over to this link and register for this event. I'll post the link in the comments here. Okay, and for those who are watching this on desktop, okay, feel free to scan this QR code and register for this event. Okay, for more information, you can go to the landing page and take a look. Okay, any other question? Any other question? Okay, how many of you here want to know additional one trade ideas? Okay, if you want to know, just type me in the comments. In fact, I share this to my SBI members also, but I'm only going to share one, because I obviously cannot share everything, okay, to the public. If not, why do they want to subscribe to SBI and such? Okay. You want to hear this trade idea for the week, okay, just type me in. Hey, how come no comments? If you want to know about these trade ideas, just type me in the comments. Okay, so I can only see, I think Facebook like only got 7 only. So if you're watching this on Facebook Live, okay, can give me some love or not? Okay, at least give me some love and shares. Hey, really no comments, or is it something wrong with the comment section? If I don't hit 15 likes, okay, on Facebook, okay, I won't share today. Okay. All right. So yeah. Any questions so far or not? Any questions so far or not? No need, because Jeff already know already. Correct or not? Jeff already know already, is it? 12. What do you think? What do you think of TLT with the interest rate cut? Okay, I think this is something that I want to share with you. Okay, so okay, yeah, good question. So I almost forget. So if you don't ask, I forget to answer. Okay, so for the Treasury bonds, okay, ZB, this is the 30 plus years Treasury bonds. So let me just add in the usual indicator over there. So by right, okay, if the interest rate is going down, so the yield is going down, by right, the price of bonds should be going higher lah. So that is based on textbook knowledge. It is an inverse relationship, okay. But historically, based on seasonal trend, okay, bonds in September, it is generally not doing so well. So this is one thing that you might be want to take note of, but it doesn't mean that, you know, it's going to override this lah, okay. You know, the fundamental, the real-time event is going to override the seasonal thing, but you know, this is something to take note of. September generally not a good, not so good for bonds. And secondly, okay, based on the options flow, that data that I share with the members over here, which I won't share right now, exactly what it is, but generally, okay, the signal, it is a bit mixed. It's a bit mixed. So I'm a bit skeptical whether the bond price will really go higher, which means that a bit skeptical, okay, there's a good chance, maybe, I don't know, maybe December, you know, Fed is not going to cut, that kind of thing, okay? Yeah, so maybe be prepared for that, okay? But generally, I think September, Fed it is going to cut. So there's also a good chance, I don't know, it's just something that maybe the market knows something that we don't know, I don't know, okay? But flow-wise, it is not so good. So I still need to monitor. I still need to monitor maybe in 1 week, 2 weeks to come and see how it goes. But generally, I am not so bullish on bonds right now. So which means that if I'm not so bullish on bonds, then I don't have to that trade bonds and such lah. Okay, all right. You can trade other things like oil, silver, gold, that kind of thing. Okay, or even, you know, the dollar index and such lah. Okay, all right. So the only got 13 likes. 2 more likes. 2 more likes to go. Okay, 2 more likes to go on Facebook before I comment, before I share with you today's trade ideas. Just one. Okay, all right. Hey, by the way, all right. Last week, what did I share about last week? Not too bad, right? Last week, okay. Last week I shared about corn being bullish, right? Corn bullish, 22nd to 2nd of October. This is corn, okay. So right now, if you take a look at corn, okay, it ever since I shared that on a Monday, okay, after that corn went higher. Not too bad, right? For a swing trade, I mean that there is some profit to be taken, okay, to take profit from this corn trade, okay. Again, these are based on seasonal data, okay. It's a tool that provide data that I provide to the members over there, okay. All right. So only 30 only, so I'm not going to share already today, okay. So I don't see any more likes now, okay. All right, so yeah, I'm not going to share today. So any other questions so far? So I just keep it to the SBI members. Any other questions so far? Like on the Facebook. At least 15. I'm okay not to share one, to be already honest. It's not that I'm trying to be howling or what lah. I mean that, you know, I do live, I really just want some participation from you guys. So like I said, I think there's a good chance that maybe next year I won't do live anymore. Okay. Yeah, really, because I think I do a little bit until sian already lah. Okay. We have been doing that for 4 years, 5 years. So I don't really know how Adam Khoo can do for like 20 plus years. That kind of things. So yeah, and I want to concentrate more towards my SBI members. But I've been sharing a lot of good stuff lah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good that I share more with my SBI members instead. And I just also want to something that I observe from the some of the webinars the public webinars that I did. So, because I checked through some of the people who watch my webinars, okay, I realized that a group of people who always watch my webinar, okay, every single time they watch, but they don't subscribe to my SBI. So I really want to know what's the reason why. So I want to improve myself also, because I really think that my SBI is very good data and tools also. Okay, of course there are people who join but I always notice that there are always this group of people who always watch but don't join one. So I really want to know why. Okay, is it that, you know, you think you can't see the value, or you think that it is not worth your money, or basically you just want to dish out free information during the webinar and such? I'm okay with that lah, okay? But, you know, just wanted to know the reason why. Okay? Or maybe you think that, you know, those who sell 30K, so-called mentorship program or diamond platinum membership program, it is better. They are more value for money. All right. So anyway, I'll just share with you guys over there. So this the one thing that I'm looking at, it is actually the dollar index. Okay, dollar index. Dollar index, if you actually look at the web database, I already don't really lah. So that's why I can zoom in on that. But you know, if I look at the spreadsheet, okay, this is normally I zoom in. Okay, all right. Got value, but subscription need more offer. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm open to ideas lah. Okay, I'm there to suggestion and such lah. Okay. So this is the dollar index UUP. Hey, no, this is under stocks. Sorry, this is under stock. So I need to go to the ETF one. ETF one, it is here. Okay, UUP. This is actually the dollar index. Okay, you can see from here, from 28th of August to 23rd of October. Okay, 28th of August. Okay, 11 years over there. Okay, 28 August to 23rd of October. 28th of August to 23rd of October. 23rd, right? This is 23rd, just to confirm again. Yeah, 28 to 23rd. Okay, it is actually bullish. Okay, bullish. Okay, so for the past 11 years, 90% of the time it went higher. Okay, so this is UUP ETF. This is under the ETF. So, but again, I don't suggest that you actually what is it? I don't suggest that you actually trade the UUP ETF, because UUP ETF, it is actually quite gappy. It is quite gappy over there. So you can see that is gap, a lot of gap. So I don't like. So I would prefer encourage, if you really want to trade, okay, dollar index, you can trade the, you know, CFD. I know some CFD provider, you know, they provide dollar index as a single CFD to trade. Okay, another proxy will be the Euro USD forex pair. Euro USD, it is actually here, Euro USD over there. So okay, this is Euro USD. So if the USD, it is going higher bullish, so which means that the euro, it is coming down. So it is a forex pair. Okay, one goes up, the other one has to come down. One come down, the other has to go up. Okay, so mean that euro, because we are comparing, okay, relative to another base pair. Okay, so this is USD is going higher, then euro is coming down. So which means that, okay, if you are bullish on the dollar, which means that you'll be bearish on the euro USD. You can see that basically it is like a inverse chart of the dollar index, because euro USD itself, okay, all right, yeah, 60% of the dollar index, okay, 60%, okay, the basket, it is on euro. It is on euro. So a very heavy percentage of euro, okay, is in the dollar index. So the proxy is to trade. So which means that, okay, you could be anticipating that price could come down in the 1 to 2 weeks to come, that kind of thing. All right. What you share is valuable. The subscription for listener can give more offer. I can give a little bit more offer lah. Okay, you know, some offer for SG60, that is fine. Okay, but again, I need to repeat. Not that I'm sour grape. Okay, I know that there are people, you know, sometimes, okay, maybe I'm those who don't really know how to sell really well. But some people see that, oh, 30K platinum membership, on crypto one, whatever it is, they see more value lah. Then I'm gonna go ahead lah. Then you go and join those kind lah. Okay, I'm there. Yeah. All right. And some people see, how to say, 3K, 4K, 5K, 10K one. Then those marketers, they can sell very well. Then they will join them. Oh, another thing I want to complain. Okay, I'm not sure whether you see this Facebook ads recently. Okay, you tell me whether you see this Facebook ad. There's this guy. I won't share the name, but he's sharing this ad on Pocketpreneur. How many of you saw this ad, Pocketpreneur? Okay, this guy, okay, used to teach on FX1. Okay, this guy used to teach on FX1. Okay, Pocketpreneur. Recently, I just see this lah. Okay, he had a very bad reputation because I started trading in 2011. So based on what I see, the reputation was not very good lah. So right now, who long time never see come back again. Right now, he said that doing a business in your mobile phone, no technical knowledge needed. You don't need a lot of knowledge. You don't know a lot of things. No capital required and all this stuff lah. So it sounds good, sounds fantastic. Okay, if you're enticed to join, then go ahead and join him lah. So most likely, I don't think you make money from them on eventually lah. Again, you might say that I'm sour grape, okay, but that's fine lah. Okay, yeah, Pocketpreneur. I'm not sure whether you see this on the Facebook ads or not. All right, so if you see, just be a little bit careful lah. Okay, a lot of these are bullshit to me lah. I just openly say bullshit lah. Trading is not that easy lah. If trading is so easy, then everybody will be making money already. Okay, all right. So any questions so far? So I'm looking for the dollar index to go higher, which means that the Euro USD to go down lower lah. So there are some of the other stocks that I mentioned. Let me see charter. Oh, okay, also not too bad over there. Okay, all right. Any other questions so far? About 1 hour. All right. So in short, okay, I just do a recap summary over there. All right. So for the month of September, I am a little skeptical whether the price can go higher. Even though Friday, okay, it went a lot higher, and based on the 1990, so-called day, 90 volume up day, 90 volume advancer day. Okay. Overall, I think fourth quarter should not be an issue. The market can still continue to go higher. Okay. But short-term wise, September is a little bit skeptical on the bullishness. So I won't be so aggressively going long because the options flow is, at least this week, is telling me not so good. Okay. HSI is very bullish because not say that my whole power. Okay. Prior to that, I have mentioned to my members that can look at certain KWEB. Okay, this is the US China stocks, okay, and the FXI, etc. Chinese stocks are actually quite bullish, which the Hong Kong stocks will be, correlated lah. Okay, any other question? So this is my plan for September, not so bullish for the week, as for the month. So I think I've come to the end of the session. So once again, if you want to haven't registered for the Market Insights Conference, okay, it is free. You can register for this event. So all the landing page here, you can register, see what's all the goodie bag and such lah. Okay. All right. So with that, thank you so much. If you find value in my sessions talk today, okay, once again, just type letter V or type value in the comments. All right. So with that, thank you so much, and I will see you guys again next week. Good night, 晚安, and bye-bye.